Hello from the sweatiest, most sleep-deprived team in show business. I'm here to take you on a behind-the-scenes adventure of one of the coolest things we've ever had the chance to make, Escape from Calypso Island. But one of the things that Dwayne always said when we started the channel was he wanted this to be one of the most innovative, groundbreaking channels on YouTube. So when Google came to us and said, hey, do you guys want to make a really cool VR video? Our whole team jumped at the chance. We're on the Kualoa Ranch in Hawaii, which is where they filmed Jurassic Park. You've got A, childhood hero of mine, and B, the biggest action star in the world. And then C, you're working with brand new technology, and you've got some of the smartest people utilizing this technology, all coming together to make something really, really cool. When I was a kid, my grandma took me to Disneyland, and I rode the Indiana Jones ride. And I always thought it would be the coolest thing in the world to make a ride like that. The coolest thing about VR is that it creates this incredible immersive experience where you can literally look anywhere and it transports you to wherever you've taken, and the action around you because of 3D and everything that's happening feels like it's right in front of you. The hardest thing about VR is basically all of those things, because you can see anywhere around you. There's nowhere to hide anything, there's no editing, and you just basically have to think of it as this crazy 360-degree play that you're putting on. So we decided to make some very clear choices to overcome these obstacles. One of the things that we decided to do was we would put the camera inside of this vehicle. And inside of this vehicle, you'd be able to have a couple actors inside of there. So it's almost like it's a play within a play. You've got all the action that takes place inside of the car, you've got the story between these two people, and then you've got all these crazy things that happen to them outside the car. The Rock comes up to them, they get chased by ATVs, there's a big fight, they get transported to a magical place, and they have to just confront evil, and ultimately you save the world. And it's pretty cool to save the world. One of the coolest things about working with Dwayne is that, you know, there's a lot of stress working in the jungle, there's a lot of stress whenever you shoot, there's a lot of challenges when you are shooting in something so technically new. All of a sudden, you know, Dwayne shows up and he swaggers in with all, you know, making jokes and just changing the dialogue a little bit and just making it his own, and all of a sudden the part is, you realize like, wow, there's like a leading man in this crazy adventure that could go 1,000 different ways, and all of a sudden he's the one that's gonna be guiding us. There was a lot of trust that you had to do. Like, you really had to ask the actors, like, did you feel like you got it? Did you feel like this worked? What did you think? It was a really, really collaborative experience in a really, really cool way.
Get out of here!
And then good, we got to the gate at that point, so you guys then make the, and then, oh yeah, so then we're like, when we reach that choke point, I think we want to try to fall back into behind. I think is probably what's right.
Going through the back again?
Yeah, I think so.
So after I shoot him.
Yeah. Well, you know, I don't know.
That's pretty awesome. That's awesome.
It's fucking amazing, though. Yeah, it really
Yeah.
works.
I almost feel like let him grab. Just you can be messy if you can grab this stuff.
We had an amazing stunt coordinator named Uncle Brian. And Uncle Brian was so excited to be working on this. He's done movies with Michael Bay and all these other huge directors. So a lot of the times when you're doing a stunt sequence, you can rehearse little pieces of it. You don't have to do the entire fight because you're gonna do a lot of different shots. But on this, the camera, there's only one take. You can't really edit. So the guys would have to rehearse the entire fight, and watching them just working together, finding out where the problems were, like just really making sure that the fight would go really smoothly. And it's like a well-oiled machine that is just, all you have to do is say action and it goes. It's just so cool to watch people work together like that to make something happen. We shot on the Odyssey, which is 16 GoPro cameras, and they're all set up so that they can be the left and right eye, so you can shoot in 3D. So it's just this big, like, frisbee of cameras. The technology was incredible. It never failed on us once. When we were able to stitch it all together using Google's jump technology, it looked really awesome. You end up with this enormous image. Our final file, for those that understand, it's like, it was half a terabyte was the final export for an 8-minute video. So these are enormous images, and it was crazy. Orson Welles said that the enemy of art is the absence of limitations, and I think so often, by overcoming the obstacles that are put in front of you, you actually come up with much better solutions, much cooler things, and you ultimately make better stuff. I hope you get to enjoy the technology, I hope you get immersed in this world, I hope you feel like you were there, because when we were there, it was crazy, and it was awesome, it was so much fun. You know, like DJ always says, we just want to make really cool stuff for you guys, and I really hope that Escape from Calypso Island is one of those things. Be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. It's awesome making stuff for you. Later.